Hello, Dreamcast interest havers. It is James from GD Dreamcast, and today we're going to play a game called What's Shenmue? Now, I called it a game. I don't know if it's a game. I don't know if I should call it a game. It's a demo disc. It's a preview disc. But it's also interesting. It's a little bit more than your typical demo. And I'll get into the reasons for that in a little bit as we're playing through. But this should be a quick video. The scenario that we're going to play is only about 20 minutes long, so hope you enjoy it. This is sort of an artifact of the demo disc era, sort of an artifact of the Dreamcast era, and we'll talk all about it as we're playing through. But I want to show you here in the main menu, you have this demo disc has two major sections. One is an information section, and this shows videos of the characters, just like we see in the Dreamcast Passport disc. If you've played the Dreamcast or you've used that Passport disc, where these characters will go into a sort of a monologue here and tell you a little bit about features from the full game Shenmue. And you can control the camera, you can control the lighting here, as you see. If we select the help, we can see all the things that we can do. We can zoom in and out. But I just remember when this demo disc came out a long time ago, how impressed I was with these graphics. And maybe it's nostalgia, I don't know, but I'm still fairly impressed with the way these characters look. Gotta remember, this was made in 1999. So pretty impressive looking. But anyway, so just like the demo disc, or just like the Dreamcast Passport disc in the full release of the game, this demo disc has these four characters here, giving you a breakdown of things you'll find in the final release. And now, something we won't find in the final release is this scenario here: find Director Yukawa. Somebody's after Mr. Yukawa, find him before 7 p.m. And I'll tell you all about Mr. Yukawa and what that means as we're playing through the game, but the thing to know right from the start is that this is an interesting demo disc because none of this scenario exists in the final release of Shenmue. So let's just dive into it here. Okay, so what we're seeing now is, of course, the Shenmue notebook. Anyone that's played Shenmue in any sort of length will be very familiar with this. This is where Ryo will write down his notes on what he has to do for the next, the next day or his next mission or whatever is going on, and write down phone numbers for friends and little notes to just sort of flesh out the world. So right now we're seeing Yoshio Goto has asked me to find Mr. Yukawa by 7 p.m. So we've got a little bit of a deadline. Mr. Yukawa is somewhere in Dobuita, and that's Dobuita is an area from the main game. In this demo, it's not quite as expansive as it is in the main game. It's a little bit blocked off, but you'll see as we play. Mr. Yukawa has the disc for Dreamcast's latest game. Someone is after that disc. Yukawa's look: gray suit, gold glasses. And in a little bit of a gameplay mechanic thing here, they won't let you pass this menu, past this screen until you press help. Once you press help, they're teaching you how to press the help button. Then you can press A and continue. So little game design stuff there, teaching you the controls without forcing you to do a tutorial or something. And there's Tom, our famous hot dog vendor.
Yukawa? No, 知らないね。その人がどうしたの?
Someone called Goto asked me to find and protect him.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah, I'll give you a hand, man.
Mr.
Mr. Yukawa is wearing glasses and a gray suit.
Okay,
let's split up. Okay then, Tom, you check over there, I'll take that way. Watch Tom haul ass. You never knew he could run this fast. Ryo, remember, note down what you find so you can check it later.
Okay, good luck!
There he goes. Ready? Man, he's like Sonic. So that was Tom, our hot dog vendor friend from Shenmue. If you've played Shenmue, you know what he's all about. There are some little differences in this demo from the final release of Shenmue, and I'm reminded of that instantly from Tom because his T-shirt is different in this demo than it is in the final game, and you'll see as we play through this game there are many little differences between the final release and this demo.
Yo.
Let's play wrestling some other time. Yeah, let's not wrestle in the street, pal. So one thing you'll notice, all the voice acting is in Japanese. This demo disc was only released in Japan. It was not released in the United States or Europe, and I guess this is a good opportunity to talk about where this demo came from. First, we'll see that the Tomato convenience store, you cannot go in there in the demo. It's coming soon. You'll see the vending machines here. Got the Coke branding. I think there's Fanta in there, if I remember right. I haven't played this in a little while. Let's see. Yeah, Fanta and Sprite. Of course. Let's have a drink. Let's have a drink real quick, and then they'll give us a chance to talk about where this demo came from. So, in Japan, Shenmue, the full game, was delayed. Its release date was delayed. And so instead of just leaving customers with a bad taste in their mouth or just, telling them to deal with a delay, Sega decided to release a demo of Shenmue and give it out to everyone who had pre-ordered the full game on the full game's original release date, which was now pushed back. So instead of getting Shenmue, you got What's Shenmue? Now, there was also a version of this released by Famitsu, or distributed through Famitsu Gaming Magazine, and it's identical to this demo, except that the cover is orange instead of this cover, which is blue. The normal pre-order release is blue. The biggest practical difference between the Famitsu version and the pre-order version of What's Shenmue is that the Famitsu version is much rarer and costs about $250 today, whereas What's Shenmue, the pre-order version, only costs about $20. So there's quite a big difference there, all due to rarity. There's Nozomi, our, I guess, love interest in the full game. Ryo never kind of warms up to, I guess, but he's got more important things on his mind. Oh, so this is interesting. This character never appears in Shenmue 1. This character that just told us you couldn't go past this area. This is one of those things that's interesting about this demo. This character never appears in the final game, but she appears in Shenmue 2, the sequel. So some more interesting sort of artifacts of Shenmue for Shenmue historians, I guess.
Yo, 面白い品が入荷してるぜ。
湯川って人を探してるんですが。
湯川？どんな人だい？
メガネかけててグレーのスーツを着てるんですが。
この辺じゃ見てねえな。
そうですか。湯川って人のことなんですが。
So Ryo's doing his thing where he inquires about,
ちょっと事情があって。
in this case, Mr. Yukawa, in the full Shenmue game, obviously, he's going about town inquiring as to the whereabouts of the people who murdered his father. So a little bit of a different tone here. We're looking for Yukawa. We gotta try to protect him.
すいません。
はいはい。
湯川って人を探してるんですが。
湯川？聞いたことない名前だね。どんな人かな。
メガネをかけてグレーのスーツを着て。
メガネにスーツ？いや、知らないな。
そうですか。誰か湯川って人を知ってそうな人は？
そうだな。ああ、花屋のばあさんに聞いてみたら。
トキさんですか？花屋間の。
ああ、あの人は商店会の会長だからね。顔が広いから何か聞い てるかもしれないし。
行ってみます。ありがとうございました。
Okay, now we know that's where Nozomi works, right? Because we're Shenmue veterans. This person just got right in my way. So here's another. This is another gatekeeper. You can't go past here.
ごめん
In the
ね。
demo version.
お試しソフトはここまでよ。
Now there is a QuickTime event fight with a character somewhere in here, but you have to find it. Because just like Shenmue, things happen in some playthroughs, and in some playthroughs things don't happen. I just got hit by a motorcycle. So yeah, there are a number of differences in the game. What's up, dog?
すいません。
I wanted to talk to the dog.
間って花屋どっ
Which
ちで
way
した
was Ida Florist?
心当たりないな。
Doesn't sound
違
familiar.
う人に聞いてもらえる？
Could you ask someone else?
わかりました。
Buddy, you just walked by it. How about you open your eyes? Hey, wait a minute.
てめえどっ
I've seen
か
your
で見た
mug
面だ
somewhere
な。
before.
えのきさん。
Enoki-san, that's
こいつ
Hazuki from
スカゴ
Yokosuka
の葉
High.
月です。ほう。
Oh, so you're
てめえが
Hazuki. I've heard rumors about
噂
you.
には聞いてるぜ。相手してる
I
暇
don't
は
have
ない
time for this.
俺に
Get
構わ
lost.
そっちにはなく
That's
て
it.
も
Your history.
こっちにはあるんだよ。なめてんじゃねえ。やりやがったな。
Oh, get owned.
なんてやつだ。湯川って人知らないか？メガネかけててグレーのスーツの人だ。はい、その人ならさっき見ました。本当です。どこでだ？ゲームセンターに入っていきました。ゲームセンター。おい、大丈夫か？しっかりしろ。
That's nice. He takes care of his buddy. I mean, shows a little bit of empathy, I guess. Maybe sympathy, because he did just get kicked in the head as well. Let's go talk to Nozomi, our original lead.
原崎、
葉月くん、
おばあさんいるかな？
ごめんなさい。今出かけてるの。私が店番で。
そうか。ちょっと聞きたいことがあったんだけど。
聞きたいことって？
湯川って人を探してるんだけど、見なかったか？
湯川さん？どんな人？
メガネかけててグレーのスーツを着てるんだけど。
ごめんなさい。覚えてないわ。
そうか。ゲームセンターってどっちだったかな？
肉屋の田村さんの隣よ。
そうだったな。
Of course. I spend all my time in the arcade. Here's a Funny Bear Burger. Gotta love Funny Bear Burger.
すいません。
お、いらっしゃい。
ゲームセンターってどっちでしたっけ？
その通りをまっすぐだよ。
わかりました。
I wanted a burger. So just like Shenmue, you got people just sort of living their lives, going about their day, NPCs everywhere. Oh, there's a little kitty girl. Can't remember her name. I haven't played Shenmue in a couple of years.
いや、
何お兄ちゃん。
この辺にゲームセンターなかったっけ？
公園の近くに
This
あ
is the
る
little girl
よ。
that saves the
So good.
baby kitten in the beginning of the full game. So you'll see, we're going to go into the arcade, and you'll see some more differences between the this demo version and the final version of Shenmue. Notably, the dart gameplay mechanics. If we get a chance to play them, you'll see that the gameplay is different from the final gameplay when you play darts in Shenmue. And there's also a gambling slot machine in place where the jukebox is in the final US release of Shenmue.
すいません。
はい、何ですか？
湯川って人を探してるんですが。
ああ、湯川さんならここに来たよ。
本当ですか？
うん、 名刺ももらったよ。
その名刺見せてくれませんか？
まあいいよ。裏に何か書いてあるけど。
すいません、この名刺ちょっとお借りしていいですか？ま、いいか。ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。So you can play games here. They want you to check out the business card in your inventory here. There he is, Senior Managing Director Hidekazu Ikawa. Sega Enterprises. We look at the back. 4 p.m. Asia Travel Company.
4時過ぎ。アジア旅行者。
I just said that. Okay, so we don't have much time here. It's almost 4 p.m. I really wanted to play a game. Let's play darts. Let's see if we can.
ダーツ1回100円。やってみるか。
So also in the arcade, we talked about the differences. You can't play any of the emulated games, the Space Harrier or Super Hang-On, but you can play darts. I don't think you can play the QuickTime boxing game either.
惜しいな。いいぞ。
Get a bullseye for you.
よし。
Yosh. We'll get a bullseye this time.
よし。
Could it be any closer?
最後の一本。
The last dart.
やった。
All right.
終わりか。
We did all right.
やめとくか。
Yeah, you can't get any capsule toys. There's no Gashapon machines in the streets. You can't play these QuickTime event games. So I don't remember this gambling machine being in the final
100円で
game,
20枚か。
at least in the United States. Could be wrong, but
やってみる
call
か。
it. I know in this corner of the arcade, it's a jukebox, not this machine. So.
So そろそろやめるか。
そのコインはうちで預かっとくよ。また遊びに来る。
I'll keep these tokens for you. Come and play again, okay? Yeah, you got it, buddy. This is my favorite. Hang on, oh my goodness, so many hours spent on Hang On. Anyway, we've got to go to the Asia Travel Co. So typically now, I mean, I know where Asia Travel Co. is, but now what you would do in the game is
すいません。
talk to people and you ask
Hi.
if anyone can tell you where
湯
Asia
川
Travel
って人を
Company
探
is.
してるんですが。
ああ、来たよ、その人。
Looking for
本当
Yukawa?
ですか？
Oh yeah, he's been here.
だ
Really?
いぶ甘党みたい
Seems like he has a
ね
pretty sweet tooth.
パンドーナツを5個
He
が
bought
買っ
five
ていった
whole
よ。
red bean donuts.
その人はどっちに？
Which way did he
君
go?
が探してるって言ったら
When I mentioned you were
そそ
looking
くさ
for
と
him,
去って
he
いった
took
よ。
off.
あっちの方だ。
It's over that
わ
way.
かりました。
Yeah, so Yukawa knows somebody is after him.
栗田さん、
やあ、掘り出し物が入ってるぜ。
アジア旅行者ってどっちでしたっけ？
アジア旅行者ならあっちだろ。八百屋の隣だ。
わかりました。
know where Asia Travel Co. is. We're just gonna go there. We're just gonna get it underway here. We're running out of daylight. This is Asia Travel Co. Right here. Now we get the big quick time event chase.
お、湯川さんですね。
まさか。ダメだ。これだけ渡せない。よ。うわ。
違うんです。
おーっと。
聞いてください。
うるさい。
湯川さん。
来るな。
誤解です。ごめんおじさん。待ってください。
誰が待つか。
おばさんごめん。
お父何するの？
あ、いた。
リスクを渡さん。
Oh no!
危ねえじゃねえか。
おお、どいてくれ。
Nice. Spin move. Big jump.
湯川さん。
やだ。捕まってたまるか
待って。ください。
湯川だな。必ず来ると思ってたぜ。
しまった。
さあ、ディスクを渡してもらおうか。
この人に手を出すな。
なんだってめえ。君は一体。
ある人物からあなたを守ってくれと頼まれたんです。
頼まれた？一体誰から？もしかして君が葉月君か？
俺に頼んだのは後藤義雄という。
そうか、後藤義雄か。いやー助かった。これでシェンムーを発売できる。
シェンムー。
And that is What's Shenmue? So you find Yukawa, you save him from the thug, you realize it was all a dream, and Yukawa is motivated to sell as many Dreamcasts as he can so that Shenmue can be experienced by the world. It's a beautiful story, a timeless story. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that brief look at What's Shenmue, a preview demo disc of Shenmue that came out way back in 1999. If you want to see more Dreamcast videos, subscribe to this channel, give us a like, and for all things Dreamcast, visit ggdreamcast.com.